is going on, everybody? Welcome to the fourth installment of the Socially Unacceptable Podcast. Oh my gosh. All right. Today is May 19th. We've got a couple returning guests or hosts, and we've got one new host this week. Holy cow, Rory, keep it together, man. On today's show, we got Rory coming back. Rory, want to say hi?
Hey guys, what's going on?
Garrett is back for another episode.
Hey guys.
We got Phil, unfortunately, back for another episode.
Well, that's not very nice.
And then we have a first-time host, Costa.
Hey, what's up?
So what's everybody been up to this week? We got to start it out like we always do. How's everybody's week been going?
First, for anybody who doesn't remember who Phil is, he was the one in our first episode for about 15 minutes and then just mysteriously disappeared. So,
oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like a sort of first-time host, too.
Well, that's not very nice. Again.
I'm just being honest.
That's gonna be a theme throughout this episode.
I know.
Sorry, sorry in advance.
This week, I had an interview for a job that ended up offering me the same I'm making now, but I would have a 5-hour commute. So I said, "Fuck that."
No, Phil. That 5-hour commute gives you an opportunity every day.
That's more time to listen. Yeah, it's more time.
Acceptable podcast.
Seems like it's 5 plays.
That seems like they were doing you a favor, if anything. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. What about the rest of you guys? What have you been up to this week?
I actually helped a friend move out today and then drove another friend to the airport, and I'm hoping that gives me enough good karma to win the lottery tomorrow. So
nice. Very nice. Costa, Garrett, anything new this week?
Well, I don't have class tomorrow. It just got canceled.
Well, it's because you're still in high school.
It's about as exciting as my life gets.
Hey, Garrett, where do you want to go to college?
Good question.
Costa, what's been up with you?
Just been hanging out in East Lansing until the end of July, and then I'll be moving back home and, trying to find a job out in Flushing for Flint.
Fun stuff.
I'm just glad I get to hang out and talk to Garrett every day. Doesn't feel fun.
All right, well, we can move into our first topic then if nobody has anything else riveting that happened to them this past week. This is usually how it goes. Everybody's just like, oh, my week sucked.
I mean, if you would have asked me last week, I would have tons of interesting things, but,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want to bring up, first of all, shout out to Peter, Connor's old roommate, one of my favorite of his old roommates. And then,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
No, shut up. And then I'm also pissed that last week when you guys were talking about beer, and Dunkel said, yeah, you'll have like 2 beers of this thing, and then you're like drunk off your ass. I'm so pissed that Sean didn't bring up the story when we were coming back from Grand Rapids last year. Because Dunkel had 2 beers. Dunkel had 2 beers and threw a bowl over the car. I was
Wait, what?
You didn't hear this?
You didn't hear
No.
So we went on a little impromptu trip to Grand Rapids. It was me, Dunk, Sean, and Eric. And we just we're drinking beers at Founders Brewery and the Grand Rapids Brewing Company. And I think Dunkel had 2 beers, and then I'm throwing up on the way home. But they were some pretty intense beer. I think they were both 12.5. But I think
still.
Yeah. Well, Sean ended up driving us back because me and Eric were both pretty drunk, and apparently Dunk wasn't feeling too great. But Dunk rolled down the window, and Sean also started to roll down the windows. But thankfully, Sean didn't roll down the back ones because Dunkel would have thrown up out of his window, and it would have came outside of the car and blew right back into my face.
It's still better than pissing on a table, though.
All right, that's a story for another time.
All right, we can get into our first topic. Holy cow. Okay, so this has been something that has been hotly discussed within the group for the last couple of days. It has recently been discovered through a good deal of research that Phil has had the exact same haircut for the last 6 years. I'll make sure I put a picture. I put a picture on YouTube video so everyone that's watching can see the comparison. These pictures were taken from Facebook, so there's been no altering done. The first thing you'll notice is that Phil's a goofy-looking guy to start out with, and
I believe the proper term is gangly.
Just horrible. No, you're not gangly. You're just goofy.
I'm pretty lanky.
And his haircut's just not good. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how else to put it. I can't put it any nicer. It's just not a good haircut. The only slight difference between 2010 and 2016 is the size of the bowl that they used to cut his hair.
I was saying, maybe like that. Yeah, I feel like you gotta change up, man. It's like no one takes you seriously when they see you come in for an interview with that kind of haircut. I'm gonna put it out there right now.
That's actually a really good point. Different haircut, maybe they give you more money.
Yeah. Like, Phil, like, have you ever explored your style?
I'm just saying, Phil's the one who's wifed up right now. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, that's
it's
fair.
not the same haircut, okay? See, now
you had me and you just lost me. It was that
okay.
easy.
Phil, explain to all the viewers and all the listeners who are looking at this picture that looks like it could have been taken a day after each other. what the difference between these two haircuts is?
Well, the first one is obviously pretty long. All right, I would say it's more of a feathered look, if you will. Oh. Okay, so fair enough. Okay. Now the second one is much shorter. And if you will look closely,
much shorter. Shorter.
It's like 2 inches shorter.
Okay, so
I don't think you know what an inch is.
Okay, so you used like a tiny bowl in one of them, then a big boy bowl in the other. Like.
And if you look closely at the newer haircut, it's layered. So
I thought you said the first one was layered. The first one was feathered.
First one's feathered.
What are you hearing that?
Can you explain layered? I don't get it. Like an
I want to know what the difference between feathered and layered is.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So feathered on the left, my hair looks a little bit fluffy. On the right, there's contrast in the sides.
It's just fucking long, and it's the same style.
I thought you said it was feathered. Now it's
it's feathered. Yeah, so when you do the same where you don't get your hair cut, you're so.
Are you trying to say feathers aren't fluffy?
I mean, I don't think if you put a bunch of them together, but then you're layering the feathers together,
You're
right?
not a fucking bird, though. You're a human being.
That's what you think.
Phil, this is basically an intervention that we're trying to give to you on the internet, so that everyone who's listening can also come and contact you.
You know what? To be real for a second, I can't really get much of a different haircut.
I disagree.
Why?
Okay, tell me what haircuts I could get.
Oh, here we go. Let's do some research.
Let's do this. Come on.
Have you ever tried a buzz?
I don't know about a buzz.
Yeah.
See how pale I am?
He has too much white.
I mean, if you're trying to go for that skin, hey, if Trump wins, you could go for that skinhead look.
There's one option.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna Google albino haircuts really quick and see what comes up.
Hey, Phil, what were the circumstances of this picture on the left, though? Like, what were you doing? I'm really just
it was a party.
Kicking back, being cool.
It was a party. He was at a high school party. Yeah.
Oh, a high school Halloween party?
No, I wasn't.
I
didn't do that.
Wait, that was junior year.
No way.
That was a lot older.
No fucking way. That's
that was
holy
sophomore
shit.
It was
whatever.
2010.
No, it would be junior, because it would have been
It was junior year,
2010 going into 2011.
Yep.
Then whose house is that at, Connor?
I don't know, Phil.
I don't know, dude. It was on your Facebook. Like, why are you asking me? I wasn't there. I just found the picture.
There's no way.
You were probably there. You were probably there.
The fact that the date is on there means like you went to Facebook and you scanned a picture in.
No. If you go to his Facebook, it's just on his wall.
Wait.
Go to picture. He's tagged in.
Wait. Is this a Halloween party?
I don't. It had.
Well, it was the day
Look.
before Halloween.
Yeah, it had to been. Phil, what were you?
He was feathered. He was feathered. All right, Phil. To be perfectly honest with you, I can't find any haircuts that would work well for you, but there's got to be one out there.
No, there's nothing.
I mean,
there is. There has to be. There's literally.
Phil, what you need to do, you need to go into a barber and just sit down and say, look,
hey,
I don't know what to do with my hair. I'm just going to leave it in your hands and do something good with it.
Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't go to a barber. I would go to a salon because they have a better idea.
I mean, Phil, it did wonders for Garrett. I can only imagine what it could do for you. Like once Garrett got the new haircut,
Here we go.
game changer, whole game changer.
Game changer.
As I said before, people besides me started talking to him, and it was just open up.
Oh, come on.
It's true.
Well, the other
Garrett,
thing
we
you
should get
gotta
the same
realize.
hairstyle again.
Yeah, when people couldn't tell us apart.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah,
Your
you guys had the
teachers
same
were asking
haircut.
me, like, why I wasn't in class. And I'm like, I'm not Rory. People were asking me when I got off of crutches, and I'm like, I've never been on crutches. I've never broken a bone in my body.
Should.
Okay, this is what I don't understand about the freshman year mix-up is Rory was a healthy freshman, and Garrett was a lot. Garrett was a lot leaner. I guess would be the best way to put it.
Garrett, I was healthy. You were emaciated.
Like, I just didn't see. I mean, I got like the hair and the face a little bit, but I mean, the rest of the body physique just didn't really match up to me. So that's what always confused me about
Plus,
that.
Garrett was like what, 6 inches taller?
Garrett,
Yeah.
Garrett was like 7 feet tall freshman year.
Dude,
Mm-hmm.
no, I wasn't. Dude, I gained like 7 inches in high school.
Wing.
I bet you did.
But yeah, now I'm like way taller than Rory. But like, I think freshman year we're about the same height.
Yeah, exactly. You were the same height, and like Rory probably had
generally, like
50
within a
pounds
couple
on.
inches.
Rory probably had 50 pounds on you freshman year.
No. 50 health units. He was healthy.
No, he wasn't that much bigger than I was.
Oh boy.
But
I
now
mean-
I'm like Slenderman, and he's like the Hulk. So
Were you fat freshman year of high school?
no,
Healthy.
Okay, I was. So that settles it.
you weren't that fat.
He was pretty chunky.
That's how you.
He was husky. He was
healthy,
husky.
healthy and husky.
He was healthy.
That's how you get muscular calves. You be overweight for 10 years as a kid, and then you get calves after.
Wait, how do you get muscular calves?
Well, you see, I was overweight for a decade.
All right, so to bring us back to the hair topic, Phil. Bottom line, something's got to change. Anything is better than what you got right now.
No,
Take a
you guys
leap
don't
of faith.
realize I have
Take a leap
quite
of
the
faith.
receding hairline.
Oh, come on.
Shelby's not going to leave you because you cut your hair, and if she does, I mean, I don't know why she's with you with your haircut in the first place. So
Yeah, but you had a nice way to end that comment. You just chose not to.
Man,
I'm just kidding. I'm just
What was I gonna say?
Nice.
We should have. So I'm just saying, if you said you had a receding hairline.
Yeah.
I never see.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Roy.
I was gonna say I don't know if the sound quality fucked up for a second.
Oh.
If you have a receding hairline, it's not. I mean, without some kind of like I don't know Rogaine or some kind of intervention like that, it's not gonna get better. So it's like I think you need to try and tackle it on as early as possible and figure out.
I'm probably not going to go bald.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
No,
But if it
it's just
recedes to a heavy level, you should probably find a style that works with that earlier as opposed to when you have to later.
And that style's not bowl. Just
Dude, but it's so
just to
much
clarify.
easier. So much easier. All right, we want to move
All
on
right.
to the next.
Yeah, we can move on. We can move on.
Make
you
it
would like that, wouldn't you?
Make it like a viewer poll. Well, let's get some like
Can we get a hashtag
Yeah,
going to all of our listeners? Can we get
All three of you.
There's dozens of
hashtag
them.
no bowl?
Really doesn't.
Costa, I hate you so much.
Can we get hashtag no
I
bowl?
don't know what you're talking about.
Let's get it trending. I'm gonna make a Twitter just to do this.
There we go. That's what we like. Okay, moving on to our next topic. We're gonna move into gaming for the week. So it was announced earlier this week that Nintendo is essentially withdrawing from E3, but not really withdrawing from E3, which I know sounds super confusing. But basically, what happened is they're not doing like the normal E3 spiel, where like the companies will come up and like kind of broadcast and like showcase all of their upcoming releases. They're not doing that at all. They're basically just like showcasing the new Zelda game, which isn't even coming out this year. It's not supposed to come out until 2017. So I don't really know what they're thinking with this. But yeah, I don't know. Any thoughts about that? I don't know how many of you guys watch E3.
They're trying to get the hype, man.
Well,
I just don't.
This is the opposite.
How?
It's all
They
about
have
the hype.
They have one game film.
Phil, this is the opposite of hype.
Game, yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo lives off of nostalgia. So if they can just get people hyped about Zelda, it
How
doesn't
are
even
they-
matter.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
Phil, but
how
this
are they
isn't
gonna
a
make
move
money?
to generate hype. And what was I going to say? This is actually really interesting. So they're working on a new console, the Nintendo NX or NEX. I don't know how you pronounce it. But that's, I'm pretty sure, confirmed to come out in 2017. And I believe if this new Zelda comes out as well, and I think they've already confirmed it's going to be like a launch title for the NX. Like the Wii U, I think is going to be the first Nintendo console to not have like a Zelda exclusive game.
Yeah, well,
like it's not going to have its own exclusive game. It's kind of being, I don't know if it's thrown under the bus, but because they're still going to support it. But it's being acknowledged that like it wasn't a success.
Yeah, they're doing kind of the same thing they did with Twilight Princess, where it's coming out on like the old and new gen at the same time. So it's going to be a launch title for the NX, but you can still buy it on the Wii U. I really don't know what the thought process is behind them not doing anything E3 though. Cause,
yeah.
So you have one game confirmed for this new console, and that's all everyone knows so far.
Yeah.
And this is the big, this is a big event. Like E3's been, a huge event in gaming for years. I used to watch it on, G4 back in like the early 2000s.
G4 used to be pretty damn.
I used to think it was so cool.
E3 is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I can think they're doing is I want to say that they're probably going to hold off like any kind of game announcements probably until like maybe early next year, and then do some big Nintendo Direct where they show off all of their new stuff coming up for the NX. It's like the only possible thing they could do.
I would say that still seems like a really, really stupid idea. Like, I just don't understand. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me why you wouldn't showcase your games that are coming out this year, like at E3.
What do they have? Do they have anything noteworthy coming out this year?
Okay, they have a new Paper Mario game.
Okay.
The 2 new Pokemon games that are coming out.
Yeah.
As well as you figure how many 3DS and Wii U games. Like just because they're not big names, they're still coming out. Still want people to buy them. They're just not showcasing any of it. They're literally just doing they're still doing the Treehouse. What's it called?
Isn't it just Nintendo Treehouse?
Yeah. Nintendo Treehouse. Yeah, where they have like all of like their smaller, basically just like indie games.
Yeah.
So they're still kind of doing that, but they're not any of like their bigger names. They're not doing anything with at E3.
Yeah, the only thing I could have thought of was that like they didn't have enough to showcase, and they just didn't want to have a bad showing or something. But if you're saying they have all that stuff lined up, then I don't see the point of them not going in there because Microsoft's going to be there, Sony's going to be there, everybody's going to be there.
Yeah.
Why would you just skip this opportunity?
Yeah, and even with the NX coming out next year, like they could show an early, maybe an early version of it at E3. That's what people want to see. They don't want to wait until, 2 months before it comes out to hear about it. They want to start generating as much hype about it as as possible.
Maybe they will with the Zelda. Maybe that's what they're planning on doing is showcasing because they are supposed to be doing the new Zelda. So maybe they do that on the NX. Like maybe that's their big plan.
They really need to, in my opinion. Well, for what I've heard, they had a decent amount of success with that Splatoon game, but it's like they need to modernize how they act and how they develop, I guess, their multiplayer games because they don't have many, if any, multiplayer games. I think Splatoon's the only noteworthy one, but
Mario
it's like a
Strikers
big.
charge.
I mean, sure, Strikers, but it's like I think a big part of why we were so unsuccessful. I mean, like Costa, do you still have to use like friend codes and shit to add somebody?
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, it's archaic, and so it's just like it's hard to do, and so it's like that's a huge reason why like it's getting crushed by other consoles, in my opinion. It's just a lack of multiplayer games, and then just an absolutely abysmal policy towards multiplayer.
I mean, Mario Strikers was still a lot of fun, so just saying.
Yeah, but that's not like an online multiplayer.
No, it
game.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Dude, Phil, you chucked your controller at the window one time playing that game.
I broke a lot of Wiimotes playing that game. Trust me.
That makes you buy more. What a great marketing strategy.
It was. All I'm saying is, if a new Strikers comes out, I will buy the new console from.
So we got one confirmed sale from a guy who can't decide what his new haircut's going to be.
Yep. Attaboy Nintendo. Phil's their target market though. Guys with crappy haircuts. That's got to be their target market.
All roads lead back to the first topic today.
Phil's going to bring some heat in like the week or two from now when he's back on the podcast.
Once he gets, I'll tell you what, Phil, if you get a haircut within the next 2 weeks, we'll bring it back on the podcast and you can talk about your experience.
It's not going to happen.
Why not? All right, where we need. All right, back to the Nintendo topic.
Does anybody have anything else about the Nintendo topic? I think we're all in pretty much agreement that it's just stupid. It just doesn't make any sense. If they don't have like some like kind of secret planned reveal that they're not telling anybody, then it just seems like just a dumb decision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So next thing we're going to talk about, we kind of touched on this last week, and something else kind of came up. This within the last couple days. So last week we touched on the Gen 7 Pokemon starters. So there were 2 new leaks this week about the Fire and the Water starter and their secondary types. So last week it was confirmed that the Grass starter would also be a flying type. And then this week it was released that the Water starter would be secondary fighting, and the Fire starter would be secondary ground. Which is, as far as I can remember, the first time they've done these 3 combinations. Does anybody have any initial thoughts? I think it's pretty cool that they're doing water fighting. There aren't a whole lot of water fighting Pokemon in the game.
Yeah,
as far as I know.
There's only 2.
It's Koki, right?
There's 2?
It's Poliwrath, and one of the legendaries from, I think, Gen 5. It's like, I think, Keldeo.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Shitty unicorn thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's crazy.
It's a unicorn, but it's fighting?
It's kind of cool.
That doesn't make much sense to me.
That really doesn't make sense.
I hope people still would have known this, but
Yeah.
No, I kind of fell off after Gen 3. I haven't played any of the new games.
I just think it's interesting that they're like kind of experimenting with new types, because I felt like for the longest time they just kind of stuck to like the same like dual type kind of combinations for like 2 or 3 generations in a row. I think it's kind of cool that they're finally branching out.
Here's my question: isn't fighting super effective against ground?
No, that's what I don't get, because if it was, then it would work. It'd be like a perfect counter 3 ways, because think about it.
Well, no, but ground can't hit flying.
I guess that's true. Yeah, I
so
didn't think about that.
Yeah, but the fire can hit the grass, so it's still.
No, I get that, but I mean, like the secondary type is, it doesn't even really counteract because flying. Oh shit! Well, I guess I can't use any ground moves against them.
Yeah.
Not that you really would against the grass, but still.
Well, I was gonna say, so if you usually have like each of them counters each other. So if you have grass flying and water fighting, the grass flying counters that on both parts. I mean, correct?
Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good point.
And then we're left with fire, fire ground? Personally, the fire one's called Litten. If you look at it, I thought they were going to go fire dark with that.
That's what we talked about last week. That's what all of us thought last week.
Yeah. So if it's fire ground, it could be cool, but it's like, fire counters grass, doesn't counter water. It's weak to water.
The problem with fire ground is it's 4 times the water, right?
The water, and then it's ground. You can't even use ground stab moves against the flying one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it works out. I'm personally just excited because I just wanted a cool grass Pokemon for the longest time, and it's
a
like
fucking owl.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I don't want I can't remember his name, but the owl from Zelda, like in my game.
All right, you're not going to have that owl. You're going to have the owl from Pokemon that's coming out.
No, it's just it's just not that cool. I don't know. Owls are not a cool animal.
It's got a little. Let me look this up.
Bow tie. It's got a bow tie.
Yeah, it's got a little leaf for a bow tie, dude.
And then it's guaranteed to have like a tuxedo when it's like fully evolved. Like it's going to be.
He's well dressed and he's got counters in the other 2. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah.
All right, I might want to buy this game now just because that'll be cool.
Oh, how the mighty! Well, then we all need to get 3DSs, and that's an investment in itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anything else? Cuz I know you've been staying pretty up to date with the Pokemon, like the later gens. I know a lot of us have kind of fallen off.
Yeah, I don't like. I kind of like follow.
Right now.
I wouldn't say follow, but I still like seeing all the new ones when they come out, so I have like a general idea of also like what the new games have. I know. So I was saying there's only 2 other water fightings, and then Fire Ground also has 2 others.
What, Camerupt?
No, yeah, Camerupt, and then Primal
Groudon.
Yeah.
No, Primal Groudon. Yeah.
Those are the only two others that are. So it's it's at least interesting seeing that they're throwing in two new type combinations, and then like besides that, there's also tons of other type combinations that haven't been done yet before that people really want to see come out.
That's really cool that they're doing that.
Yeah, so it's good to see they're at least trying to diversify.
I was gonna say they have to do something, right? I mean, at some point, people are going to kind of start to get tired of the same thing over and over again. I mean, this is Gen 7, so I think you almost have it's almost a necessity.
Well, have you seen the game, like the little gameplay trailers for the game itself?
I have not.
Oh, you should look it up. It's not. I don't know how else to say it. It's not in the style of like the previous games, where it's just kind of top down and sprite based. Like you run around as like a character.
Oh, well, that's how X and Y was.
Was it really?
3D. Yeah, it's more 3D style than.
I didn't know that.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any last thoughts before we move on? Like I said, I just wanted to touch on this for a little bit. I know we talked about.
I just want to ask you. You okay?
Dude, don't ask me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I haven't, I played Sapphire, and then, I stopped then. I don't know how many years ago that was.
That was a lot of years ago.
It was a lot of years ago, yeah. I don't even have it anymore.
Dude, I think we were in 5th grade when Ruby Sapphire came out.
It was a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, and Phil still had the exact same haircut.
That's another great point.
All roads lead back to the first topic.
Okay, the next thing that we were going to touch on just a little bit, or maybe, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So over the weekend, we visited 2 different college campuses in Michigan, the 2 most well-known college campuses. On Wednesday, 3 of us were in Ann Arbor at the University of Michigan. And then on Friday, all 5 of us, as well as a bunch of other guys, I know Sean and Dunkel, who were on the last podcast, were there. And a couple of other friends were in East Lansing at MSU. So it was just kind of different to see, the 2 atmospheres of the 2 campuses. I mean, obviously we're there after classes were over during the summer. But, I don't know. It was different. What did you guys think? I guess to start out, where did you guys like more? So for the 3 of you,
dude, Ann Arbor is way better than East Lansing.
Ann Arbor is a lot better.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is bias.
Costa.
Well, I wasn't in Ann Arbor. I was in East Lansing. I would say Ann Arbor is probably better. Except but East Lansing has Conrad's, and that was really good. I'll give it that.
That was probably the best junk food I've ever had.
Try to get that sweet ad revenue from Conrad's.
Seriously. Fun fact, so
shameless plug for Conrad's.
I'm volunteering at the hospital tomorrow, and actually with 2 girls who go to MSU, and I was like, oh yeah, I had Conrad's for the first time last week, and they were both like, oh, I hate Conrad's, it's not good.
So you're not you're done with them.
I was taken aback, dude.
Wait, what were their names, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Well,
this is I probably know them. This school of 8,000 people.
Yeah, I know a good deal.
I would be less biased towards East Lansing if, just to give a little bit of background if we were there. So we were trying to, hang out at Costa's house, his apartment complex, for a couple hours, and then go out and, hit the bar scene around, 10 or 11. And we're all told that, 15 minutes. It's a 15-minute walk to get to the bars.
Oh, quit complaining. It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
Well, because here's the thing.
40-minute walk.
Hold on. Before you go on, I will just give Costa the benefit of the doubt here. He did tell us when we were planning on going to East Lansing that there is a bus service that runs from his apartment complex to the bars, which I was that's awesome.
Which shouldn't change the length of a walk.
They weren't running for the summer. So, I mean, I could see, take the walk out of it. Don't even, because if you go there during the semester when there's, classes and stuff, you don't have to do that walk. That walk isn't a problem because you just ride the bus literally from his apartment to the bus. So, I mean, yeah, the walk sucked, but at the same time, it's normally you wouldn't have to do that.
Oh, I'm just saying that that influences your opinion of the place, because by the time you get to where you actually want to go, you've just been walking through kind of a light rain for 40 minutes. So like it or not, you're going to have a biased opinion. I had fun when I was there. With that said, I went to Hopcat. There's a Hopcat in Ann Arbor. They're the exact same. They're both good. So that's about all I have.
We'll see. I had no idea that Dunkel, Sean, Phil, and Steven were going to be there because no one told. They didn't tell me anything until the day of.
I said I was going to be there.
No, not like.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, the day of, not the day.
No, it wasn't. It was the day before.
All I know is, if we would have took the cab, you guys probably would have liked it a little bit more. Or if you guys would have been willing to pay $5 cover.
Well,
I
here's
just
the
hate
thing.
paying covers, personally.
Here's the thing, Costa. You say 15 minutes. We get back to your place, and I ask your roommate, how far would you say that walk? Oh, 35 minutes, easy. He freaking knew.
They usually must walk slower than me. That's the only explanation there.
I do remember
We walked uphill both ways.
In the rain. Legit in the
Yeah,
rain.
it was raining.
I enjoyed it. I like that.
Okay, I will say this. I enjoyed East Lansing more than Ann Arbor. Taking the walks out of it, I enjoyed East Lansing more than I did Ann Arbor.
Well, I'm saying you had everybody there in East Lansing. When you were in Ann Arbor, it was just the five.
but we split up. We split up when we actually got to the bars.
Yeah,
Because half of us didn't want to pay a cover, so half of us went to Hot Cat, and then the other half,
Did have a
who
pretty
didn't mind paying the cover, went to whatever that bar was.
We had a pretty good conversation at Half Cat.
Well, right, and I guess that just kind of comes down to what's your personal preferences for what you want to do when you go out.
Also, Rory and Costa got hit on in Ann Arbor, so.
Yeah, okay. See, that knocks Ann Arbor down at least 2 pegs.
Yeah.
Costa, did you just say?
Hold on, wait. Before, you gotta explain, because when you just say they got hit on, the people that are listening are under the assumption that they were hit on by a female, where in reality they were not hit on by a female. They were hit on by the same male.
How did yours happen?
He was a nice guy. I don't know why you guys are so upset.
You weren't there. How would you know he was not a nice guy?
Oh my God!
I'm assuming.
Cut your hair and fuck
I'm
off.
assuming.
Can we kick him out of here? Is it time?
Okay. Coach, how'd yours happened first. What happened to you?
Oh boy. Let me think. All I know is it was me.
Oh, you don't remember much?
Yeah, me, you, Connor, Josh, and we were all sitting there talking at the Blue Lep, right? Blue Leprechaun.
Yeah, the blue leprechaun.
I looked at my left, and this guy walks up to us. He goes, "Oh, hey, you guys look a lot like my friends. I can't find my friends right now. I guess I'll just, sit here and hang out with you guys." And then, he sits down and starts introducing us, and then we're just, talking to him. And then, 2 of his friends come over. So we have, 7 guys stuffed in that booth together. And Rory's riveting on about some incredible story that he likes to tell. And the guy pats me on the shoulder. He goes, "Oh, wait, hold on. Are you guys gay?" I go, "Oh, no. That's not what's going on here."
Is that a problem, Costa?
No, it's not a problem. He just didn't want to give the guy the wrong
That's not a problem, Phil, but we didn't get back and fuck each other after.
Yeah. I'm just telling
Okay, so continue, Costa.
It's not like I was being rude. I was just no, we're not gay. But, he's like, "Oh, dude, that sucks. You guys are all pretty cute." And I go, "Oh, boy. What did I say here?" So I go, "Oh, I'm flattered, whatever, but it's not, we don't do that kind of stuff here."
You can probably smell the dad on Josh.
Yeah. It's usually smell the fatherhood. There's a lot of fatherhood that night too.
Oh.
Okay, and then the guy walks away, right?
Yeah, but then he got with the other 2 friends. I'm pretty sure they gave some kind of signal because they looked like they were all together, and then they all took a group selfie with us in the background, even though we weren't we weren't paying attention. They just left, and then I took the inside seat of the booth because I wanted to.
Yeah, you freaking threw me to the wolves.
Okay, and then we were at this bar for probably an hour, right?
Threw me to the gay wolves.
So we're at this bar
which is fine, but they're still wolves.
And as we're getting ready to leave, this same guy that was talking to Costa comes up and talks to Roy. And Roy, what did he say to you?
So he kind of sits down next to me and he goes, "Hey man, you drunk?" And I was. So I was like, yeah, I'm pretty drunk. And he's like, "Oh, can I buy you a drink?" And I just sober up real quick. And I'm like, something's going on. So I go yeah, I'm pretty drunk, so I probably don't need any other drinks. And he goes, "Oh, you're pretty drunk." And I'm like, I feel like I've said this 4 times now, but yeah, I'm pretty drunk. And he goes, "Oh, but are you drunk enough?" And I'm like, "For what?" to fuck a dude? I don't know. And then that definitely taints your guys' taste of Ann Arbor a little bit. But I don't know.
For me,
All the other times I wish there was fun. Just that time it was a little sketchy. I wish I could have saw the Josh and Rory duet in karaoke though. That's the only.
That would have been
Yeah,
epic.
that was annoying. That was annoying. I wish that would have.
I agree.
And if there was the right crowd, I totally would have sung in Linkin Park. But the vibe of the room wasn't big enough.
I want to see Rory doing karaoke so bad.
Yeah, we were gonna sing Piano Man.
It was
Oh
going to be one of the greatest moments of my life.
That would've
Let's
been
just
so
leave it at that.
Right.
Josh was kind of drunk. He was feeling it. So yeah, it would have been.
I had a car bomber too.
Like
Yeah, you had a couple.
I could picture Josh doing it. My mind can't form a picture of Rory doing karaoke.
Rory doing karaoke. Rory doing karaoke is like he's like standing up there. He has both hands like nervously clutching the mic, and whenever he looks up, his eyes just like dart all over the room because he doesn't know where to stare at. He's just nervous the whole time.
You've literally never seen me do karaoke.
Dude, that's gotta be. When have you done karaoke
No, I can
before?
see it.
Huh?
When have you done karaoke before?
No. Admittedly.
Well, there you go. I'm saying that's like my assumption of how you would look. Just knowing you.
Well, I'm gonna start practicing then.
Knowing you. There you go, yeah. The next time we go to Ann Arbor.
No way I'm doing karaoke ever. I can't.
Why?
I get too into it. It's like, I gotta try to impress everyone. Then the second I'm done, I'm like, fuck.
Then he
Everyone
pull
thought
out his
I'm-
acoustic.
everyone thought I did awful.
Oh, what new song should I sing?
Then he pulls
Be
out
like,
his
oh
acoustic
yeah, I'm
guitar.
shit at singing.
Oh yeah.
I can
the
play
second-
What have I
Wonderwall.
done?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh boy, my voice wasn't cut for this. And I'm just like, how do I, maybe if they had like some Who songs, I could do pretty well. But if I'm drunk enough to tackle a Muse song, it's over. I'm just gonna one falsetto and I'm
Oh,
I'm
God.
done. Like I'm like I can't do this. Embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Or maybe if Garrett was there, I could just look at him the whole time, give me strength. But
Yeah, I would love to see you do karaoke.
Dude, I'd be laughing at you and making sure everybody does. I would be like, I would be like prepping the moment.
No,
for the
everyone's
setup.
on
I'd be
your
like, hang
everyone's
guys,
on your
everybody-
side in karaoke. Nobody wants to see you do bad when you sing
Right.
karaoke.
That is
And if
true.
they do, you fight them.
Yeah, exactly.
That is-
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
I
Anyone
would
else
have-
have anything? Sorry, go ahead, Garrett.
I was just making a little anecdotal comment about how my lack of support for Costa if he was singing a Muse song in karaoke. For some reason, he got the idea that I would be that supportive.
no, it would push me further. Just seeing your.
So yeah, I can see that. Does anyone else have any final thoughts about U of M versus
So
MSU?
we all agreed East Lansing's better. Okay, we can move on.
Yep, fair enough.
I think that was a
hold on.
1 out of 5.
No, I
Yeah,
think
too.
they both offer different things, and I like both pretty equally. Obviously it's slight nod to my school, but every time I've been to Ann Arbor, I've had a pretty good time.
That's
Except
fair.
the one time they lost me our freshman year, but whatever.
Oh, you're a fucking idiot, dude. I
Phil, do you have
remember that.
anything? But you've been pretty quiet this whole segment. Do you have anything else to add?
Not really. I mean, when I go to Ann Arbor, it's normally with Shelby, and
You go to Necto, don't you?
it's yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He goes there on Thursday nights.
No, Friday nights, bro.
Sorry, for Friday nights. Friday nights.
Nights.
It's good. They're nice people. They're good people.
Yeah.
Fair.
Nicest drug dealers you ever meet.
All right. If nobody has anything else, I think it's a 2 to 3, right? 2 MSU, 3 Ann Arbor.
Sounds
So,
all right.
all right, we can move on. We're going to do a recurring segment on the show. We're going to play the Amazon movie review game. So, for those of you who have never played before, basically what this game is I'm going to read. Well, I'm going to tell you the name of a movie. If you've seen it, you're going to give me your review on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the best, like 5 being like a really good movie, 1 being just an absolutely terrible movie. And then just kind of like why you thought it was a good movie, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. And then we'll go to our Amazon movie reviews and see if they match up with your reviews or not. Chances are they probably will not, but we'll see. We'll see what you have to say. So does anybody have any questions before we start?
Is
Pretty
cheating
simple.
allowed?
What?
How would you cheat?
How do you? All right, let's just start.
Yeah, just go to Amazon and
Okay.
make sure you know the rating first so that it makes a lot of fun when we're discussing it. And you
Yes.
just every time.
It was.
Good work, Phil.
Phil, you can
That's
cheat.
haircut.
All right,
Okay.
guys. My Skype call is going to magically just shut off now.
Good.
Oh no, what's going on?
Another recurring
Okay.
theme.
Okay, our first movie, hopefully everybody's seen this. It's a pretty popular movie. So it's Captain America, the First Avenger. So the very first Captain America. It came out
shit.
probably 3 or 4 years ago. Has everybody seen it?
Yeah, I've seen
I
it.
have seen it, yeah.
Okay, what'd you guys think of it?
I liked it. Like 3 out of 5. Like perfectly fine. Just like superhero explosion movie.
Let's say it was an origin story, right? They're just kind of trying to get him out there
Corey,
for the first Avengers.
You were in it.
No, I was in the Winter Soldier.
The first movie set up
He's in that one too.
For Roy to come in.
Yeah, no, Phil's right. Bucky's in the first
right.
one.
He is right.
Oh yeah, but he's not Jack, so it doesn't look like Roy.
Right. So Roy,
He's
Roy
not.
gave
He's
it a
not.
3 out of 5.
He's not healthy yet.
Roy, you gave it a 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with Roy.
Anybody else?
I remember
only
seeing it a while ago, and there wasn't anything like astounding about it. I was like, oh, it's just a Marvel superhero
The only
movie.
thing I can remember about it is Agent Smith pulling his face off, and that was really creepy.
You mean Red Skull? Red Skull, not Agent Smith.
No, it's Agent Smith.
Oh, you mean Agent Smith from The Matrix? Okay.
Yes, yeah.
I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah.
All right, so here is the Amazon movie review. The review title is Gay. The review, it's a 1-star review. It's a 1-star review. The review is, this movie tells the story of a small, weak, homosexual American man with a sadomasochistic tendencies. He likes getting hit and always gets back up for more. Striving to break out of his passive role and win the affection of his true love, a strapping male soldier.
You mean Rory?
Yeah, right, Rory. In this review, Captain America is trying to get Rory to fall in love with him.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what we're saying.
So, are these Amazon movie reviews are they like the first one on the list?
No,
Or are you, like,
No, what it is I follow a Twitter account and they just like tweet these out. So some of them are kind of trolly. Some of them, like, you don't really know. Like, I think the first time we did this, like, there was one of them that was pretty clearly a troll.
Yeah,
this one could very well be a person who just thought the movie was about a gay guy. Like, we don't know.
I mean, if the title of the review is gay, I'm not really thinking it's going to be like some renowned movie critic
What are you
making
thinking,
an
then?
analysis of the movie.
I mean, I don't think a renowned movie critic is going to be doing their analysis on Amazon. So,
Yeah. I just didn't know where specifically these were coming from, but I got you now.
okay. Our next movie is Striptease. Has anybody ever seen Striptease? I'm going to hope no, but we'll see.
No.
Why
I
not?
don't even-
Why
what
not?
is that?
Why
What is that?
would
I
you
don't
hope
know.
no?
We'll just wait
Have you seen it? Have you seen it, Roy?
No. Why would you hope no, though?
That's no.
Because it's a pretty weird movie. I looked up the
See.
plot. It's a pretty weird movie.
Striptease. Ooh.
From
You want to look it up?
1996.
Want to look it up?
4.3 out of 10. That's
Right.
not-
You want to read us the synopsis, Roy, so everybody has an idea of what this movie's about?
Okay. Yeah. When her ex-husband gets custody of their daughter, former FBI office assistant Erin Grant needs money to fight the legal case to get her child back. As a result, she takes a job dancing at the Eager Beaver strip club in Miami, where she befriends an imposing bouncer named Shad. Unfortunately, she also becomes an object of obsession for politician David Dilbeck, who gets what he wants through charm and violence. And what he wants is Erin. Oh, Christ.
Oh, Burt Reynolds is the congressman.
It's Burt Reynolds, though, yeah.
All right. So nobody's seen this, right?
I'm going to venture a
Not
guess and
having-
just say 1 out of 5.
Okay, so you're going to say 1 out of 5.
No, it's got to be a
Anybody else?
5 out of 5.
No, I'm saying this dude gives it like a 4 or 5 out of 5.
Costa?
Let's go for 3.
Okay. So our review is a 4-star review. The title is just 4
Of
stars.
course it is.
And the review is, and I'll use inflection when the person uses all caps in the review, okay? So please do not make public my review. I do not want your customers to know my opinion or review about this movie or item. Keep it private, please, with a question mark, ... Thanks. So clearly this guy watched Striptease, loved it, and didn't want any of his friends to know about it. I don't know. More power to him, I guess.
That was the review?
That was the review. That was the whole review. That was it.
What? Oh, that sucks.
Go ahead,
I
Phil.
know
What?
more about the movie now.
You're getting me so excited. I'm like, okay, this guy literally does not want anybody to know about this review, and then that's...
No, that was the whole. That was the whole. I know. It was. I mean, I don't know. All right. Our next
source
movie,
is falling flat.
I'm sorry. This
Alright.
next one's pretty good. I'll give him this. All right. Our next one is Zodiac. Have you guys seen Zodiac with Gyllenhaal and Mark Ruffalo?
Mm-hmm.
About the Zodiac killing in San Francisco.
Yeah.
All right. What are you guys' thoughts? What are your guys' thoughts?
Isn't that based off Ted Cruz?
Let me see.
Go, come on, can we please be serious for like 10 seconds?
I'm sorry, I didn't know our Amazon review segment was super serious.
Well, you're supposed to take it seriously.
Well, okay,
Come on.
to be honest, when I hear Zodiac Killer, that is the first thing that comes into my head now is Ted Cruz.
I'd say like 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it.
Anybody else?
I haven't seen it, so
I haven't seen it.
Damn. Phil, you seen it?
No, but I think I remember it getting pretty decent reviews as like a thriller. So I'll say it got like a 3 or a 4.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So here's our review for Zodiac. It is a 1-star review.
Oh.
The title is "They Need to Catch Him," and the review is: I was very disappointed that Ted Cruz, the real Zodiac Killer, was not caught in the end. So,
so Phil was right.
March 3rd, 2016. So, I don't know. I don't know why the guy only gave it a 1 star. I thought it was. All right, our next one. We have 2 more. Our next one is Bride Wars.
Nope.
Have not seen
God.
it either.
Oh,
Wait.
God. I don't even know who's in this.
That sounds familiar. Have I seen this?
Are you looking it up?
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen this like a long, long time ago, but yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read us a synopsis for it?
Yeah. So, since the time they were little girls, best friends Liv and Emma have been planning every aspect of their future weddings, including choosing the same destination, New York's famed Plaza Hotel. But when a clerical error causes a clash in wedding dates, Liv and Kate discover their inner demons, with their lifelong friendship as a possible casualty.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty heavy stuff.
I'm
It's
just
a-
saying, if
it's
there
a
was
comedy.
a clerical error, it's on the Plaza Hotel to fix that shit. Just saying.
Yeah,
So
that's not a good
wait.
movie plot, though.
So you're taking this way too seriously right now.
Hey.
An Amazon movie review segment. Come on.
I hate you.
Does this mean the Amazon review is going to say exactly what Phil just said?
I hope.
It is not.
This
It is very different from what Phil said. I can
It'd be
promise
great
you
if
that.
I was 2 for 2.
But Phil just runs this account. And he's just
Yeah,
he's
this
just
is actually
puppeting us right now. Just taking us along on a ride.
It was all a ruse.
All right, are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, 1 star review.
Damn it.
Title review is "Title is Deceiving." This movie was so deceiving, I thought by the title there would be some action-packed fighting, big guns, flamethrowers, tanks, maybe even a bomb or 2, but no. Don't be taken by the title.
It is a comedy. I actually remember liking it, but I think it was like
You remember
6. Yeah, it's just a shitty, dumb movie.
How old is this movie?
2009, so old enough.
Oh, so yeah.
This review was in 2015, so this guy waited 6 years to see this movie, thinking that it would be about an actual war.
Yeah,
and then-
I would not wait 6 years to watch this movie.
All right, our last review for this week is Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's seen this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if Costa hasn't seen
No,
this.
I've seen the original trilogy. That's it. I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's been a while.
Costa,
Last
I
time I
Didn't
watched
miss
them-
that much, but still, you gotta watch it.
No, yeah, I watched 4, 5, and 6 on VHS to give you an idea of how long ago this was. I haven't seen them since.
Nice.
So,
All right.
Yep. I walked over to the John's house.
You didn't see the new ones either.
Nope,
The new
that's
one.
it.
Huh.
All right. So for those of you who have seen this, what are your thoughts? We got Episode 2. Remember?
Like 2 out of 5, honestly. I don't remember liking it very much.
Is that the one with Jar Jar? Is that one supposed to be Dan?
It has Jar Jar.
I mean, if you want a meme,
Sorry, Sith
you
Lord.
can talk about how sand is so coarse and gets everywhere. I mean,
Sure.
no, despite the fact that it was horrible CGI and horrible acting and horrible directing and writing and everything, basically, I still liked it because it was Star Wars and I'm a sucker. So, yeah, just saying.
So how many stars?
I have to go with Phil there. Like, I mean, I know the original
4.
trilogy wasn't that great, but like, it's still Star Wars. I still like it.
I don't like sand.
Okay.
I'd give it like a 3 out of 5.
All right. That's pretty fair.
It's everywhere.
All right, so here's our last movie review. We got a 3-star review. The title is Need More Binks.
Winner.
Oh God, no.
My 3 unbelievably large sons wanted to see more of the Jar Jar character. That's the review. That's it.
I think she meant he or she meant unbelievably healthy sons.
Healthy sons. Healthy.
It's the wrong term.
They're healthy.
All right, so that was this week's Amazon movie review segment. Hopefully, everybody got a kick out of it. Some of those reviews were pretty terrible. Some of them were pretty good. All right, so we're going to move on to our last topic of the week. We'll see everybody's reaction to this. So, a couple weeks ago, Trump was nominated as the Republican president, or Republican candidate for president of the U.S., and so he's been pulling ahead of Hillary a little bit in the recent polls, I believe.
Yep.
So, the question that I'm posing for everybody is, if Trump is elected president, where would you, if you were to leave, which country would you flee to? I guess.
I just want to say I think it's funny all these people saying they'd leave the country. No one's saying they'd go to Mexico. I just think that's interesting.
I was just gonna say I would go to Mexico and help build the wall, but
I mean, yeah, that's the obvious choice. Like, if you want to get away from Trump, you go to Mexico, and then he builds the wall to keep you from coming back.
No.
It just got 10 feet shorter yet.
No, but okay, so I don't know how recent this was. I think it was like a month or two old, but there's this island in Canada called Cape Breton, and they made a website called Cape Breton if Donald Trump wins, and it's just urging Americans to like move to their island if they want to get away from Donald Trump. And it's just an entire website dedicated to the island and how you can move there if you wanted to.
What if I want to get closer?
You want to get closer to the U.S.?
No, to Donald Trump.
Oh, to Donald Trump, then you move to D.C.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where our executive branch is located,
are you sure?
along with the other 2 branches.
Not when Donald gets
It's going to be moved to it's going to move to Trump Tower. Is that it?
Just move to
That's
Trump
just
Tower. The man in the high tower.
But really, I'd probably move to Scandinavian country.
Oh yeah, I would totally move to Denmark.
I mean, just because I would actually be a normal skin color there.
You would.
Because
And your haircut wouldn't your haircut actually wouldn't be that terrible over there.
I think it still would be.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, his haircut wouldn't be terrible over there if he buzzed the sides and then kept the top just as long.
That's
And then
not
you just have
The
to do
top
something.
feathers.
it's not very long, guys.
feathers.
It's not very long.
It's not very long, but like,
Feathers too much.
Yeah, there's just too many feathers, Phil. There's too many feathers.
but yeah, Scandinavia for real. But the thing is, it's looking like he's going to be the president more and more, like every day.
No.
I mean, it's quite a ways away, but as of like right now, recent polling, Hillary Clinton is getting less and less popular, and it's not looking like Bernie Sanders is going to get the nomination.
The
And
two
Trump
things
is-
you just said are absolutely true. That is correct.
Yeah.
But like 6
And,
months
like-
out means literally nothing.
Well, I don't want to say it means nothing, but like
It
it's all
does.
we have. It's all we have to judge on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, without getting too political here, where are you guys going? Where are we going? Garrett, you said Scandinavia, right?
Denmark.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'd probably go like Norway.
Bernie Sanders. And
You want to go to Norway, Phil? Why wouldn't you just go to Sweden at that point, or Finland?
So, whatever.
Yeah, Finland. Yeah.
They're all the same.
Is Finland
I mean,
actually
they're not.
Finland's not the same. I don't think it's as like progressive as the other countries in Scandinavia.
Really?
I don't think it is. It is like, it's a European country, so by our standards, it is progressive, but not as much as like Sweden and Denmark and Norway. I'd probably stay in Ann Arbor. I assume this is one of like the sanctuary cities the liberals will make for themselves.
yeah, that is true.
Go, where are you going?
Yeah, I think moving out of the country kind of be worse. I mean, a lot of the world
Yeah.
right now isn't that great of a state anyways. Like, Canada's
Yeah.
got Trudeau. Europe's got its immigration problem. I think Flushing sounds pretty good. Maybe.
Yeah.
Flushing, Michigan?
But realistically, if I get into med school, wherever that ends up being, it'd probably be a nice place to move to.
Fair.
Trump will
Fair.
keep me safe, hopefully.
I think I'd probably go to Canada, just because it's close, and I like hockey.
Hey, Toronto's a great city. I would move to Toronto.
That's what I've heard.
That'll be our next poker party in Toronto.
If it's on your recommendation, I don't think we're gonna go there.
Oh no!
I mean, if it's better than East Lansing, I'll go.
Yeah, is it better than
Toronto's awesome. When I went there, what was it?
I don't know. You tell us. When was it, Kosa?
It was fun. There's a lot of walking though. I don't know.
So there's a lot of walking around.
Yeah, I mean it's a city.
Oh, no.
Hey, 15 minutes tops.
15 minutes.
15 minutes tops.
If anything, our little trip to East Lansing got you guys ready for our Toronto trip because you guys
15 minutes.
build up some endurance.
Tops. Where would you go if Hillary Clinton won?
Oh, geez. I couldn't get far enough away.
Yeah, I don't like her either.
I don't know. What's the geographical furthest place from where I'm at right now? That's where I would go.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, exactly halfway around the world. It's probably like an ocean,
Somewhere in
right?
Southeast Asia, isn't it?
I'm down with that.
I think isn't it in the Pacific Ocean?
Probably, with my luck.
It's make an island.
I'm down.
No, we can just go start our own society somewhere. Find a nice wilderness with no human interaction and just start again.
That's super.
If we put our flag on it, it's ours. I mean, that's the rules of it, isn't it?
That's how that works.
That's how it works.
Yeah. Just find like an island that's going to be like volcanically made at some point, just like Hawaii. Just head over there, wait for it to happen with a flag.
Hey, Connor, what's your zip?
What do you mean? Here?
Yeah.
In Dayton?
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I think 45409 or something like that. I don't know why.
All right. The exact opposite is right in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Nice. Yeah. All right.
Connor's like, yeah, I can swim. It's okay. I really don't like that.
But Connor, what do you do when Hillary starts like traveling around the country though? Do you got to keep relocating yourself, or do you just stay in the same spot?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Indian Ocean.
Oh, the Indian Ocean? Okay, even better.
Yeah,
even better.
You're only a couple hundred kilometers from Australia, so.
Oh, there we go.
Just go to
I can go live in Australia.
Oh, go to Mauritius. It's a great island, from what I understand.
Just don't live in Western Australia.
Why not? What's wrong with Western Australia?
I mean, most of the population lives on the east, and it's just like a lot of wilderness in the west.
Are you saying I couldn't hack it, Phil?
Are you an Aboriginal?
No, but I got you, right?
I
got an albino. That's like the same thing.
Close enough, right?
No, dude, if you took Phil there, those Aboriginals would probably like skin him alive for his, to make like potions and shit.
They do that. That's not a joke.
Yeah, like I'm serious.
Wait,
no,
they
that's
don't.
Africa. That's Africa. That's not in Australia. It's the witch doctors in Africa.
They're probably the same kind of thing in Australia.
The witch doctors of Africa.
They see Phil's beautiful white skin and be like, "Oh, some great potions to make out of this kid," and they just.
I don't know about beautiful. I don't know if beautiful is the right.
Look at the feathers on that one. That's a beauty.
Anybody have anything else? Anything else I want to talk about this week?
Nah.
No,
it's been weighing. No? All right. Well, as always, thank you to everybody who listened to the show. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and check us out on Facebook.
There's an SU Twitter?
There is an SU Twitter.
All right, tweet ideas for haircuts at Phil.
Yes.
Tweet ideas for haircuts for Phil.
Tweet your hairstyle idea at the Twitter account with the hashtag NOBOWL, NOBOWL. And we'll get that trending, and we'll get Phil looking fresh, and get him a nice raise. So yeah, thank you to everybody who listened, and we will see everybody next week.
See you guys.
See you later.